I've remote viewed for every major intelligence agency in America. I did see some USOs that were operating within the vicinity of Autek.
Joseph Mcmoneagle is a psychic spy employed by the U.S. military for the past 30 years. He did remote viewing for the military during the Vietnam War and used his skills to predict the development of enemy weaponry during the Cold War. He's won the Army's very prestigious Legion of Merit Award.
Some of the things that I remote viewed about Autek were somewhat different. Definitely not some technology that I'm aware of that we have.
Remote viewing is a psychic ability. For example, a remote viewer standing in Washington, D.C. can view a top-secret military installation in Russia and gather information about what's happening there. In the 1970s, the U.S. military started a top-secret remote viewing program called Stargate, where they recruited actual psychics to remote view enemy territory, and Joseph Mcmoneagle was the first psychic to be recruited.
Can you give us any details, anything specific about what you saw?
These particular objects that I've seen, they're constructed of some metallic form. They have pulsing lights on them. They're making erratic moves very quickly in the water. The kinds of things that we just don't have the capacity to build.
He sees strange objects, anomalous objects, out there hovering in the water, waiting, perhaps watching. These are not ours. These are probably not human. When you remote viewed these, were you able to perceive any entities inside these craft?
I've seen an entity twice.
Do you detect something mechanical in these figures?
No, definitely it's alive.
Could you describe it?
I can give you a description of a three-fingered hand that's somewhat wrinkled. I've seen what I call skin suits, or the environmental suits that I think they wear over their normal body.
Mcmoneagle's telling us that the beings he remote viewed had 3 fingers. This corresponds to what eyewitnesses told us a couple of months ago when they encountered extraterrestrials. So now you have to ask, are there aliens at Autek?
The actual USOs that I perceived that were adjacent to or very close to Autek contained possible entities that were not human.
I'm just curious, what about the Autek base itself? Is there anything you can tell us about what you reviewed at Autek, maybe what they're actually doing there?
I do know what's going on there, but much of it is classified, so I would never disclose it.
Is there anything happening with respect to extraterrestrials at Autek?
I'd say I can't talk about it.
Okay.
Description of a three-fingered hand that's somewhat wrinkled. So the environmental suits that I think they wear over their normal body.